I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the SH Figuarts Bowser. Alright, my Zillions, hope you're staying safe today, and staying in as much as you can. Let's help flatten the curve, guys, please. So continuing my little Bowser kick, we did the World of Nintendo Bowser. We had a Bowser that was in that Mushroom Kingdom set. It was this little guy right here. See how much smaller he is than that. I really like this little Bowser. So here it is, Figuarts Bowser, something I've been meaning to do for quite a while. Let's get into it. Now, the proportions on this Bowser are okay. They're not bad. It's you know, it looks the part, proportionally. There's nothing really weird here. I do like it in those regards. There's no doubt about that. But, you know, the main thing about this Bowser, the main fault, has been the size. It is, you know, very small in comparison to the Figuarts or even World of Nintendo Marios, which, unfortunately, I don't have here for this review. I didn't know where they were. Unfortunately, they were not on my Nintendo shelf, so I have lots of boxes right now with stuff packed in. You're going to have to deal with it. But, you know, as far as... and this is like kind of size comparison section. Might as well get through with it. So that's the little Bowser I showed before. And here is the bigger World of Nintendo Bowser. Now, what I do have here is this little 2.5-inch Mario 2.5-inch scale. Now, I already said in the Mushroom Kingdom review, I didn't like that. And this is exactly what you're getting in that set. Now, Figuarts did the same thing with their Mario. That's no good. But, now this is obviously too big, so we'll move this guy aside. But if you watch this review, I said that this guy scales really well with that Figuarts and World of Nintendo stuff. It really, really does. Now, this, on the other hand, I like. The 2.5-inch Bowser with the 2.5-inch Mario with the Figuarts Bowser, I think looks really good together, guys. Now, this guy, you're not getting a lot of articulation, you know, but there are different ones in different poses. That's really good. That is an excellent scale, in my opinion. So there you go. And for some other quick size comparisons, here's some figures you might have in your collection to compare with Bowser. Now, another major fault with this Bowser is kind of the articulation. Head moves really well. You can't really move the mouth, but you'll get other pieces. We'll look at those in a few. The shoulders move pretty nicely, but you get no elbow joints. The arms the hands just swivel. And then the legs move at the thighs like so. Good range of motion. The feet do move. They swivel. The tail does not. So, in comparison with this dude, which we were saying in this review where the articulation was the articulation here is more and this is a Figuarts, you know, so that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. Little articulation addendum. I do want to say that the head kind of pops out a little bit, so you can move it around a little bit more. I think that's pretty cool. You can see like a weird joint inside there. Maybe not. It's very shadowed. Let's see if I could... it's very hard to see. But there's an interesting like twirly joint in there that, you know, kind of pops out. Kind of like a drop-down joint on legs sometimes. It's a pull-out joint for his neck. And that's pretty interesting. But looks-wise, I think this is a pretty good Bowser. The finish on this guy is very nice. He's got a nice overall texture to the sculpt on the yellow. You do feel and see a nice texture on that. I do also like the scaling on the green parts there. Looks really good. You see it scaling here and there. It's a little bit different. The head sculpt is very nice. I do feel like the eyes might be a tad too close together. Would have liked them separated just a little bit, but it's fine. It's not bad. He doesn't look cross-eyed or anything. Eyebrows look good. I like the sculpt on them. I like the sculpt on the hair as well. The orange, I feel like could be a little brighter. I do like the World of Nintendo one a little bit more, but you know, you got a lot of nice sculpt work here. There's no doubt about it. The mouth looks pretty good, this mouth at least. Teeth are painted well, the tongue is painted well, so that is good. And the overall head sculpt, again, is very, very, very nice. Going down a little bit, I do appreciate that all the spikes are painted well. There are some scuffages here and there, but this guy has been around as well, you know, and he does get played with a little bit by Ultrazilla Jr. whenever he comes to the studio, and he brings them up sometime to the apartment. So, but it's not that bad. It's really not. The horns are really nice too, by the way. I didn't say that before, but very nice. As you can see, some scuffs here on the spikes on the back, but they are painted pretty much well. I think, you know, overall, you know, as far as Bowser spikes, they're done well, and I really do like the texture going on the shell. It's very nicely done. So that is cool. The tail is nice. It does go to the side a little bit here. I don't mind that, you know. Could they have made it straight? They could have, but I don't mind it. And the spikes on those are pretty good. Again, you get that nice texture throughout, which I like. Toenails are painted well, sculpted well. Hands are done nicely too. So no complaints there. The look of this guy is definitely very, very good. As far as accessories, first and foremost, not foremost, but like first, I want to mention, there's a stand that comes with this little guy. A little gray thing, and then a little arm that goes in here. I could not find it. It was not in the box, which surprised me since I don't recall ever taking it out. Like, all the rest of the accessories were there, so very, very odd. I'm not sure about why it's not there, but it wasn't. So I can't speak for it because it wasn't there. My apologies. I'm guessing it was so he doesn't fall over? I don't know. But anywho, we got a couple of extra hands. These are splayed out a little bit differently, a little more open with the hands, so a little more menacing. I've never tried to change these, so let's do it together. Very easy. Take that off. Pop this one in. And yeah, he's a little more menacing with these hands. I do like it. I do like it. Now, we get 2 extra mouths. Here's one. Teeth and tongue are done nicely. And then the other one has an effect part for a little fireball. And that's done really well. So to put in any of those, you just pull that out like so. You can pop this one in. And this one will give you a more open mouth, which is pretty good. I do like it a lot. And here's the fireball one as well. And that looks awesome. I do dig that. That is very, very, very cool. So if we could bring in our little Mario here. Yeah, that's cool. I do dig that one. It looks great. Here's a little bit of a close-up on the fireball. It is sculpted very nicely, and I think the translucent plastic looks good the way they gradiated it outwards like this into the nice fiery ball. It looks fantastic. So really nice. That really makes it. And my final thoughts, I do like this guy. I mean, his size, the articulation are a bother compared to like the bigger World of Nintendo, but the look is definitely there. And I mean, I think overall the look is nicer here. And like I said, if you use it with one of these little dudes, I think you got a nice display going, and I might just do that. But yeah, it's a nice figure. It's not perfect, you know, it could have been a lot better, but it's nice. And that's all I'll say. All right, guys, that's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below, and if you please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.